Hi, guys. First of all, guess what came in Amazon today? It's my handy gadget to write on the screen. It's still kind of hard, but it's better. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that I'm very excited about my new toy. So maybe it will be easier. Um, anyway, our topic for math today will be customary units of length. You have been measuring with your ruler. And obviously, I've asked you just to measure by the ruler, but because I didn't want you to measure a yard or a mile. Okay. So um, anyway, a customary units of length versus metric system. So if you go to the Philippines or Europe or anywhere else, they use the metric system. So instead of a mile, they use kilometers. Okay. So I just wanted you to know that so you will be aware about the customary units of length versus the metric system. We will study the metric system, but we will focus on customary units first. Okay, so if you remember, if you look at this little slide I have here, so you know that 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches. Remember what I always say about the equivalent sign? So whatever is on this side will be equivalent to this side. So it is very important, you guys, that you memorize this conversion because this is the basis of how you can convert larger numbers. Okay. So I have a little trick for you to remember for yard and inches and how you can remember that. So, um, okay, so if you have a yard, I'm going to write a big Y. So how many feet does a yard have? One, two, and then three. Voila. So here you go. If I draw a yard, a big Y, I know that each arm is 1 foot. Okay. So one yard is 3 feet. Now, in each yard, I have 12. Let's just say these are the Y's eyelashes because I'm weird like that. Okay, I'm not gonna draw 12, okay? So let's just pretend. Oh, look, it looks like a baseball thingy, like a baseball sewing in on the ball. So 12. Okay. So guess what? Now you have a yard. 1 yard is equivalent to 1, 2, 3 feet. And for each foot, there's 12 tick marks. So just a little something for you to quickly remember in case you forget. Okay. So now let's go jump into our lesson about how to convert. So the most important operation when you convert is multiplication. Okay. So so if I give you an example, so that's why 1 foot is 12 because 1 times 12 is equivalent to 12. Okay, so 1 foot times 12 is 12. So if I say 2 feet times 12, so 2 feet times 12 is what? 24 inches, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if I tell you to convert 1 mile, let's say if I say, okay, what's 2 miles? Convert it to 5,280 feet. Pause it, figure it out. Pause the video and figure it out. And you can write me a message on stream and tell me what it is. Okay. So that's really it. So, but what happens if you're given a mixed number? So let's just say 3.5 feet convert into inches. So when you're given this kind of problem, okay, you always have to start with your whole number first. Always start with the whole number. So 3 feet times how many inches? 12, because 1 foot is equivalent to 12. So if you multiply it 3 times, that will give you the equivalent. So 12 times 3 is what? 36 inches. I thought this was going to be easy, guys, but it's still hard. Okay, so now I've considered my whole, multiplied it with 12. So now what am I going to do with my half? Obviously, you know that half of 12 is 6. So now you can add 36 plus 6 equals 42 inches. Okay, so what you have to remember is that you always start with your whole and then add your fraction at the end. So before I